Ex-women.
Welcome to ReShoot, amateurs in no suits. Too many movies to explore. Ruthie, Hector, and Ed, laughter till the end. Let's see something never done before. Hello, everyone. Welcome to ReShoot, an amateur's guide to good or film, where we take movies people like, dislike.
Well, not people, it's us. We like, dislike, or somewhere
I
in
messed
between.
up my own opening.
You messed up your own opening.
God damn. I
Ow.
have one job.
Yes.
Ruthie.
No, you have three.
Ow.
School, work, podcast.
Schoolwork podcast. Yes, so.
Obviously, the podcast is the most important part.
Do not tell my classmates that. I have a group paper soon. So we take movies that we like, dislike, somewhere between,
I did say that.
and make them objectively better.
Objective.
I am doubting myself right now, so
Mostly dislike, though.
Yeah.
mostly
We chug the haterade.
on occasion.
On occasion.
Yes. Today's movie was X-Men Dark Phoenix. I got two movie picks because these two did not see Apocalypse.
And now we have.
You need to watch X1 through 3.
I
1,
started
2,
with
3.
the Wolverine origin movie.
Oh, God. Fuck.
I know the movie's kind of hated. I do like Origins. It was
It's not bad.
I think I watched all of these X-Men movies in order as they came out.
wow.
Yeah.
Except for Dark Phoenix.
I mean, what X-Men movie has there been after Dark Phoenix? Nothing.
Deadpool Wolverine.
That's not an X-Men movie.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. It's a Deadpool movie.
Have you seen it?
What team
Have you
is
seen
Yes,
it?
I've seen it.
what team has Deadpool joined?
X-Force.
Yeah, which is a subsidiary of
X-Women.
X. Yes, yes, you got me
Nailed
there. You got me there.
No, but it's a Deadpool movie. He just has Wolverine with him also.
He's in the fucking mansion too for like 2 of the films. I stumped him. I wish you guys could see this. I stumped
That's
him.
right. You see James McAvoy and Nicholas Hoult and
All of them in the X.
Well, and Ryan Reynolds was playing Wade in X-Men Wolverine, X-Men Origins.
yeah, and
Or
then he
Wolverine
proceeds.
Origins, yeah.
And then he proceeds to shoot. I'm not gonna spoil it. He
No.
does mess with that. So, do you want to introduce yourselves? I don't have a silly name this time.
I don't have a silly name either.
X-Woman.
Yeah, I am X-Woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I have to.
You know, it's funny. They ask in there's a new Ultimate Universe in the comics, and there's there's like a 2-page thing where they're like, "What do we call ourselves?" Because they're all women in the team. It's like X-Women. No, that's too much.
Which Ultimate is this?
The one we have, the Ultimate X-Men.
Oh, it is the X-Men? Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, it's like the first one of the newest issue.
it's like the newest issues. They're like, what do we call ourselves? And I don't know.
It is hilarious.
It was really funny. So, I'm Hector,
Ruthie.
Ed.
and we do Dark Phoenix.
X-Men Dark Phoenix, yeah.
Yeah.
X-Woman Dark Phoenix.
He's gonna die on that hill.
He's gonna run that joke into the ground.
Just like Raven.
Just like what?
Just like Raven.
Jesus.
Oh. Yeah.
Spoilers.
That was literally the worst fucking thing I ever heard in the entire X-Men things. X-Woman.
Yeah, no, it was horrible.
They said that?
Yes, she's like, for all the saving that the women do, why is it called X-Men? It should be X-Women.
Oh,
Well,
right.
Jennifer
I
Lawrence.
forgot that line. I mean, don't blame Jennifer Lawrence. She's given a line.
Jennifer Lawrence didn't say X-Women. She just said we might want to change the name.
No, she does drop X-Women.
Oh, she does. Oh, fucking goddamn it! I forgot. Oh,
Yeah.
Those script writers, man.
Yeah. Need a raise.
Yeah.
So,
Episode Cesar.
Cesar, Ed.
It's you.
I'll start because fuck. Oh my god. So the movie actually wasn't that bad.
It really wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
that bad.
Yeah, no, I was expecting it to
Why
be...
is this? It's like everywhere online. This is rated worse than Apocalypse, and I'm like, what the fuck?
The second half was worse
No,
than
the
Apocalypse.
second half... The first half is really good, and we're like, why do people hate this so much? And then we get to the second half, and we're like, it's poopy. It's poopy
Yeah, but it's still not
ass.
as bad as Apocalypse.
Yeah, but Apocalypse was bad throughout the whole thing. And this
I
one,
like the first
this
half of
one
Apocalypse.
drops.
Are you fucking stupid?
I mean, a little, yeah.
He's in grad school.
Yes. But no.
Didn't hit the mic.
Dude, That came out so fast for me. No, I enjoyed more parts of this movie than I did for Apocalypse.
Mhm.
Is the thing.
Yeah.
My fucking stupid ass notes.
We do likes, dislikes, and fixes, everyone. Usually.
Yeah. So again, the ex-woman thing.
It was so bad.
It
was
was
so dumb.
It was a like for Ed.
No, I'm starting with
He's
this.
gonna get a tattoo of that.
We're recording in person today, everyone. That's why we're a little more chaotic.
No meds, we die like men.
Speak for yourself. My meds got out of my system 2 hours ago.
Like the thing was, like, she said that, but I'm like, wait, Nightcrawler and Cyclops did their part too. They did this shit as a team, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and that's the whole point of the X-Men thing. Is there
Also,
a team?
Pietro was there too. Pietro.
Oh yeah, Quicksilver. Yeah, they all did their job. It's just something just got fucked up, and Jean had to be, broken. The romance already being established between Jean and Scott was jarring, to say the least, because there was no hint of that at all in Apocalypse.
There was like one
Scott.
small hint.
It was like puppy dogging with Jean, but
Yeah.
she
did
not notice his existence.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's 10 years between movies, so
Yeah.
I can assume.
It's
Can I-
10?
Yeah, it's like every decade.
Apocalypse. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, what?
It's like every decade. So this was in the 90s. Apocalypse is 80s.
Yeah, that's right.
But can I just say, Hector, I know you agree with me. I don't think that the actors for Scott and Jean had great chemistry together.
No.
I mean,
At least not in like the first bit, which is weird because I liked the first bit so much.
Yeah.
For me, I felt like
it didn't work at any moment.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, I mean, the Jean actress is a good actress.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
in Game of Thrones.
Yeah. I haven't seen Game of Thrones, but I'm sure she's good.
Oh, not a dislike or like, but Charles being a fucking lunatic and putting up mental walls in Jean's mind.
Straight from the comics.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I mentioned in the last episode. He's
So
he's a dick, and he's done this before in the comics.
He's kind of an asshole.
So
okay.
Can I go into one of my likes quickly, just because it
Yeah.
makes sense? I predicted a lot of the shit in this movie. Charles being a dick, Nightcrawler using blades while teleporting.
Oh yeah.
Cyclops had a couple cool laser I-beam shots, bouncing. Like it was, I don't know. I'm like, dang, I was one off. I'd never seen this one before.
Yeah. Charles is an asshole.
Yeah, he is. A lot of longtime X-Men fans are like iffy on him.
You can tell if somebody's an X-Men movies fan or an X-Men comics fan when you ask them how they feel about Charles Xavier.
Yeah.
Or if you can ask them to list 30 mutants and how easy it is for them.
Paradox is a mutant.
Wolverine? You already said Wolverine 3 times.
I mean, there's a lot of Wolverines. That's not wrong.
I don't know how many I can name, but I think I can name at least like 15.
We can do that as a bonus.
15 or 20. Yeah. What the fuck is the point of the aliens? Like, what?
I know what the point of
they
the
didn't
aliens
even need to. Is aliens a comics thing?
I mean, they're part of the bigger Marvel universe, so yeah.
No, the aliens
Also,
is because Hollywood is too scared to do like complicated thing where main character is also probably a bad guy.
I mean, they do that. Oh, well, they do that for like drama and like Oscar bait bullshit, but not this shit. Yeah.
This is a comic book. It's a blockbuster comic book movie. Come on, they're not. They're not gonna let you
be creative with.
Yeah.
What are the conflicts and stuff like that?
They're gonna give you lines like
X-women.
It's gonna be X-women, and they're gonna give you aliens to shoehorn conflict.
Man, y'all drinking your haterade tonight.
Chug chug.
The aliens was the stupidest fucking thing.
Oh no, for sure.
The movie would have worked so much better if you just removed them from, like, even just removing them out of the fucking movie, the movie still works.
Yeah, the aliens are
like
they
don't you
failed an
don't you don't
entry
have to
test.
change anything else. Just remove
You guys
the aliens.
do know the other reason why they added
No,
aliens?
you told me.
Well, no, because if they did kept it, it's just Jean. It would have been a retread of 3, where she's the Phoenix, and
So,
but there's a reboot. You don't want to retread. That's the issue. They kind of were trying to have their cake and eat it too. Where it's like, we're gonna fix Dark Phoenix. Also, we're not gonna have the same ending because logical ending because so we're adding aliens.
yeah, but isn't okay? Hold, I'll mention that in my fixes. Sorry, I'll go back to, yeah, and like the things that I liked. Again, everything about Magneto. Fucking Fassbender, like, I don't know why, but he just like
Whose blood is that?
to put so much work into these movies where he didn't need to.
He wants that race car money.
And race car money?
He's a race car driver.
No, he switched careers.
Fassbender?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Since
His
when?
bender is very fast.
You
Fender.
Fender. Okay.
You're seen Shame?
What?
Bender is very fast. Shame. Yeah, everything about Eric, everything about James McAvoy as well.
Someone recently asked, like, he was talking with some fan recently, it was on video, and he was like, which one's your least favorite? Somehow he got to talking, and it somehow got brought up, like, what's your least favorite film I've been in?
Yeah,
and she was just like, Dark Phoenix. And he was the first, like, wait, why? And he's like, because you were made evil, and I like him. I'm like, oh, okay. Because I guess he thought he was a bad actor in it. They were saying, I'm like, I thought I didn't work there.
James McAvoy's worst movie that I've seen him in, probably Wanted.
Didn't he, like, not have wasn't he not given a script for that film?
Not given a script?
There's a film I learned recently he was in where he wasn't given a script. He was supposed
probably
to ad-lib.
Speak No Evil. Probably the one that just came out.
Or was it Sandman?
No, I don't remember.
Sandman?
I want to see Speak No Evil, but I want to see the original Danish version first.
Oh, yeah. I heard they're pretty similar. It's
the ending's completely different.
It's basically like Funny Games.
Don't spoil. I don't know much about it.
I'm just saying that like the original Swedish or whatever version, Danish, and the American version, almost shot for shot the same movie,
except for the end. They swapped the big end, and the director,
for Funny Games.
No, for Speak No Evil.
Yeah, I'm talking
about
the director
Funny got Games. Really mad.
He's talking about a different.
Oh,
yeah, I'm talking about Funny Games. Basically shot because it was the same director. He just made it in the English version too. I've only seen the Danish version though.
Watch foreign cinema,
I
everyone.
Eat a Danish.
Me too. Yeah. Everything about. Sorry, Eric, Charles. The bar scene was cool. Where, she was like making everyone think
she's an old man.
She was an old man. Because it's fucking busted powers.
It really is.
And then I have a note here, and I don't know what the fuck I was trying to use. Oh, back to real quick. Back to dislikes. Why didn't Jean just take off Magneto's helmet at the end there? Why did she like try to crush it? Like just take it off, and then you can.
She was toying with him.
Yeah. She's just showing like, oh, you can control metal. Oh, let me. Forcibly press this metal that you can't pull off of you onto your head.
Yeah, no, she was just toying with him. She wasn't gonna kill him.
Yeah. But yeah, that's basically it. Like, my biggest gripe with this movie was the fucking aliens, and I don't want to talk about it. Oh, also, actually, real quick, so like in Apocalypse, they mentioned the whole.
She has this moment where she's like blasting Phoenix power,
and there's freaking like lines in the movie that allude to that she already has the Phoenix in her.
Yeah.
And then they're just like, nope.
Yeah.
Cosmic Do you know how many times in the comics they have changed it to the Phoenix was always a part of Jean and it's a literal alien force? Do you know how many times?
It's a cosmic entity.
Do you know how many times? No, right now, currently, she has always been part of the Phoenix Force, and it goes back and forth. If anything, as stupid as it was, this is a knock more on the comics than the movie, but a little bit of the movie too. them retconning this shit is the most comic accurate I think any movie's been.
Retconning for War of the Phoenix Forces.
Yeah, it's literally super comic accurate. We were all giving them shit, but man, they knew their shit.
Yeah, it was weird. Also, pulling the Phoenix Force out of Jean would kill her?
Because it was super quick, and it became a part of her, I guess. I don't know. It's
not
stupid.
how it works.
I know it's not how it works. But they need drama.
It's so dumb. Alright, I'll just jump straight into my fixes. Remove the aliens. Alright, Hector, your turn. Just kidding.
Okay, Ed. Thank you, So, hello, everyone.
No. No. First, remove the aliens.
Okay.
Completely.
Rizzy's raising her hand.
Yes.
There is one scene where they are not relegated to lamp status. The bar scene, at this point she's so powerful she can cloak herself. Nobody can find her.
Except for the aliens.
And that advances the plot because that's when she's like, okay, yeah, finally, yeah, I'm gonna accept the Phoenix. I'm gonna be a bad bitch.
Hey, you know who could probably figure out where Jean is?
Who?
Cyclops.
Okay.
Easy fix.
I had to ask.
Yeah, since the relationship was already established, he probably knows if she's having some issues, what she would kind of do. Like, he wouldn't, and I don't know how easy it would be for him to find out who Jean is at this bar, but I think just by looking at him, he would know.
Like she'd like mentally change the jukebox, like she's missing Scott, she'd change it to their song. He's like, you're looking at the jukes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make out with that old man just to be sure.
Something like that. She doesn't take off the cloak.
You're missing your teeth, but that tongue can't know it anywhere.
No, but yeah, remove the aliens, and then you just have, your, like how in Apocalypse you just remove Apocalypse from the fucking movie, and you get the whole thing of the X-Men becoming a team and all that shit. And it works because that's how this movie starts off. The X-Men being like already a team, established and well known. Yes, Ruthie.
Would Oscar Isaac also be in this movie because he's not Apocalypse and he's not dead?
Yeah, you can show up as Moon Knight. Who cares?
But
wasn't he Sunspot in your fix?
No, it's just funny having him randomly Moon Knight. Just be like, is that legal? We will make it legal. But
Moon Knight's Marvel.
Yeah.
But the comic rights.
In your last episode,
Sunspot.
In our last episode, you took out Apocalypse, and I said, "Are you going to put him back in? Because why would you not have Oscar Isaac in the movie?" And yeah, and then we went through the list of mutants.
Oh yeah, yeah.
10-minute tangent.
He would be like on Magneto's team, right? As Sunspot or whatever. Yeah.
Wait, why would Magneto be? Oh, he's still evil, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because in my Apocalypse fix, it was the whole thing was like establishing the X-Men as an actual thing finally, and it's like the classic Magneto versus X-Men. But this movie, yeah, already well known. Perfect start for my fixes from Apocalypse, basically, and then I would have the whole Phoenix Force gets in her like through the space thing because I like that more than the it's already inside her. I didn't know that was an actual thing that they did in the comics. I hate it.
Again, it's back and forth.
I know, but I hate that one. I hate the one where she's always been.
I didn't read the Krakoa era, the newest one, but I think they found a way to combine both. Both that.
I don't
know.
I like the Phoenix Force being an entity like that, like Wanda's,
might as well give her symbiote, more aliens,
like Wanda's Chaos Force.
How many aliens can we pile in there?
Fucking Black Widow has a symbiote now. Let's do it.
Because Wanda's power is the Chaos Force, right?
The Chaos Force?
Scarlet Witch?
It's not like the Chaos Force. She has Chaos. No, she has her mutant ability is that she has an innate connection to Chaos magic. So she can just do a bunch of random shit.
I thought it was like the actual like something like the Phoenix Force.
I think it's called Chaos Force or Chaos Magic, but it's Chaos Magic.
I think that's more Marvel Cinematic Universe.
No, she has
no. This is a comics thing.
It's a comics thing. The movies at first were just giving her that weird kind of telekinesis, but then
But now they're like embracing like the magic thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
cool.
No, but I'm sure she has the Chaos Force.
I think there's a different name, but I know what you're talking about. You're right.
Anyways, Phoenix Force enters her body in space because I think that it's actually true that it is attracted to Jean because she's so fucking unbelievably broken, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Strongest telepath, telekinetic. Isn't she stronger than Charles telepathically?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think. Are you talking pre-Phoenix without the Phoenix Force?
Without the Phoenix Force.
I think she's up there, but I'm not sure. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm learning too much school shit. Okay, I have to throw away X-Men. It's X-Men knowledge from my brain. It's sad.
Yeah. Yeah. That happens, and how I would start the change thing is when the Phoenix Force comes in. Jean, with her brokenness, like kind of tries to stop it, and then in her mind, the Phoenix Force and Jean kind of have like a very short conversation, because that's how it is in the comics, right? She can talk to the Phoenix
I never
Force.
read much of the Dark Phoenix. Yes, she can. I think once in a while
they have a
Krakoa era. I saw bits of Krakoa era.
They have a deal, is what I read. I think that her and the Phoenix Force have like a deal, and like once she becomes Phoenix, Jean just becomes Phoenix.
Yeah, she's currently in space. I think they're about to do a big space adventure with her.
Yeah, cosmic adventures.
Mm-hmm.
It's
kind of cool.
You mentioned that last time. That comes in my fixes.
Oh damn! You're using my nerd knowledge against me.
It's cool though.
It is cool.
But yeah, Jean tries to stop it, and the Phoenix Force is just like, "Bitch, get out of here!"
Bitch, you thought.
Bitch, you thought. No, I'm getting in here. No. Munching on all the telepathic energy.
Yummy.
And then the movie basically plays out more or less the same, with Jean struggling with all of that, going to Eric for help. Eric saying a stupid line of like, what was it?
Or are you gonna have Raven die? Mystique?
No, nobody's gonna die in this. Maybe somebody. I don't know. But like something. Eric said something about can't control it was her choice. Lamau something. I don't know. I have that in my notes. I don't know what I meant. I watched this movie like 3 weeks ago. Basically plays out the same. Except in the scene where she's in the house,
mm-hmm.
and she's like crushing Eric's fucking face, and like Charles is there also. Like, at that scene, I want Jean to, like, with Charles's help, to kind of like get back into her brain and like kind of hold back the Phoenix Force to actually have an actual conversation with it.
So is the Phoenix Force like puppeting her in a way?
Or
is it just like
it's more like an Eldritch kind of thing. It's just doing. Okay. It's just kind of doing things. It's not really all the Phoenix Force is like, this bitch is powerful. I'm gonna nom, and Jean with her.
So it just like releases her inhibitions. Feel the rain on your skin.
Yeah.
Just crush this man's skull in a helmet.
Yeah. Well, the Phoenix Force can like.
What do you think the rain is? It's blood.
I mean, but the Phoenix Force can like also just tell like, oh, this is dangerous for me, for this thing that I really want, and so like it protects itself from like what perceived threats and stuff, and it just wants to nom on this all-powerful basically being, mm-hmm. and just being. It's not really puppeting her, but it's just like, doing. It's just doing.
You just turn it into the symbiote.
No,
because the symbiote isn't feeding off the host.
No, but it's a symbiote. It's living off the host, and it's also like it's
but the Phoenix Force can survive outside of the host. It just wanted this host because it's yummy telepathic stuff. Mm. It just feels good to be inside Jean.
The Phoenix Force just enters in. wow, I'm such a Game of Thrones fan. Man, can I get your autograph?
Oh,
she's just angry all the time because it's just shouting at her all her best Sansa lines.
Yeah, but in that house scene, or like near the end, basically, Charles, with help, kind of pushes back the Phoenix Force so that Jean can pop back into her brain and hold it back, and they actually have an actual conversation, and then they come to an agreement, and the Phoenix Force is like, "This place sucks. I will let you. I will let you have control with my power." But we have to get the fuck out of here because I don't like this place, right?
This metal guy, whack,
whack, yeah.
And then you can have
bald man.
And as they fly away,
you have
What I've Done by Linkin Park.
No, but yeah, and then eventually, like, they come to this agreement. They become more of a harmonious unity, and then she's like, she turns to Jones like, "Phoenix Force wants you to go on cosmic adventures," and then she just leaves.
I have to go to space now. The Phoenix in my head told me to.
Yeah.
What? Bye.
Yeah. Oh, but I guess she could accidentally just like kill a couple people.
She kills Scott and then she leaves.
Whoops.
Does Cyclops ever die, actually?
I mean, it's X-Men. They've all died.
They've all died.
They've all died.
Didn't he die in 3? In X3?
Yeah, he did die in X3. Very beginning.
Oh, that's right! Yeah, wait, because Jean murks him, right?
Yeah, Jean murks him.
And she murks Xavier, too.
Mm-hmm.
And Magneto. No, not Magneto.
Not Magneto. Magneto lived. But no, yeah.
I guess.
Also, it's in the comics, they've all died.
She will accidentally kill Scott once Scott finds her.
As
in
much
the
as
bar.
I like Scott, that's completely like.
She'll just accidentally atomize the bar and everybody inside,
no.
including Scott.
You want to make it hurt? And this is also me. You hurt the innocent one. You hurt Kurt.
Nope.
You kill Nightcrawler.
Nope. No fucking way. No, she just atomizes the bar and everybody in there accidentally kills Scott.
She was making out with Scott disguised as an old man. She was just like, too much disguise, and she was distracted.
They just have a very short conversation. She starts freaking out again.
It really is
atomizes everything.
God, it really is X3 all over again, huh?
Yeah.
How many old men are making out in X3?
There was like deleted scene between Charles and Eric.
And then I guess she can also accidentally kill Quicksilver.
That would probably be better if you're going to do more films, because you don't have to worry about, like, why isn't the speedster solving everything?
Yeah. She'll just accidentally murk Scott and the entire bar, just atomize everything there. And then near the end, she'll just, like, Quicksilver tries to, like, restrain her, and she's just like,
while he's in the speed thing, like in the movie, she just turns to look at him.
Yeah, just like the Superman thing. She just kind of like slowly turns to him, just like.
Well, she didn't even she started slow, but then she got to like real speed. And for me, I was like, oh, I love this.
Oh yeah, because she does match him, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
She did match him.
Yeah, she'll just do the Dr. Manhattan wave, and just. She goes on cosmic adventures as the Phoenix. Yeah.
That's a good fix.
Yeah, you just remove the aliens.
Yeah, remove the aliens.
That's what you do. And it's a good movie.
What?
Did you hear jingle?
I did this.
No, I heard like a jingle from the bedroom.
Might be the baby.
The boy.
We have a cat. All right, Ed, who do you want next, Cesar?
Ruthie. I faked you out so much.
You faked me out.
Yeah, I really, like I said earlier, I really liked the first half of this movie. I didn't take notes, so again, we're raw dogging it, guys and gals and non-binary pals. I really I liked the scene where the X-Men confront Jean at her house. Just everything about that. I know Mystique dies. I know that makes you upset. But for me, it was like, oh, that's good shit right there. Inject it in my veins. I liked the bit where Jean goes to Magneto's island, which name?
Genosha.
Genosha.
This is the start of Genosha.
Yeah.
Can actually... I want Mystique to join Magneto at the end also.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Charles was a dick, and that was really funny because Hector's like, yes, Charles is finally a dick. Finally, I can hate this old man.
He's human. He makes mistakes.
That's what I mean. I just like it. I don't want to be like a villain. It's just kind of fun when he's a dick sometimes. Mm-hmm. It's like because he would be. Like realistically, he would be. I don't like when he's perfect.
He's still human.
Yeah. Also, the X-Men fucking switch sides all the time. It's half the fun of X-Men. Like, fucking, I think Eric's run the school before. Like, it happens.
Yeah.
There was a lot of little things that I still stand by my Scott and Jean didn't feel like a couple, but there were some, like, little moments between, like, the X-Men and, like, the kids where it felt like there was real camaraderie there.
Oh, like the kids and the students?
The students, but, like, the rest of the X-Men, it really felt like they had been, like, working together.
Yeah. No, for real. That was good. That was actually there. I could see it.
Mm-hmm. I could feel it. Nicholas Hoult, the entire cast did a really great job. I agree with you guys, just likewise. Aliens, you can remove the aliens and you can pretty much have the same movie. I thought it was so dumb that they're like, oh no, the Phoenix, it's coming. Oh wow, it hits her now, and now she has the Phoenix Force. Certainly she didn't have it earlier. Ha! Don't watch the previous movie, please.
Yeah.
Trying to think. Yeah, the second half of the movie is kind of just doo-doo ass. I mean, it is! Because they have to, like, rely...
This is the way you said it.
It's doo-doo ass.
It's doo-doo ass.
Because it's mostly just dumb shit. The first half is really smart, and then the second half is just... Oh no!
I like the street fight, but, like, But
what it took to get there.
The train was what... As soon as the train scene, I'm like, I checked out.
Really quickly, I do want to mention that I was drinking while watching this movie because I thought it was going to be really bad. Worse than Apocalypse. How did they get to the train?
Oh wow, you
Stryker got to...
It wasn't Stryker, it was just the U.S. government.
Oh, that's right, they captured them, yeah.
But it's implied that it's Stryker, right?
He's
that's
Canadian.
Right, the government captures them.
He's Canadian?
Yeah, no, he technically broke into a place. He broke international law and tried to get American...
Wait, Stryker?
Stryker's Canadian? Yeah, X-Force takes... X-Force. Weapon X isn't... Just too many X's. Weapon X is in Canada, I'm pretty sure.
Hold up, so you're telling me Ryan Reynolds being Canadian
was perfect.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
yes.
no, it was...
Okay.
He was literally... Yeah, no.
Those Canadians
chose
with
to be
their
Canadian.
healthcare and their anti-mutant status.
He didn't choose to be Canadian. He is Canadian.
I'm making a joke, dingus. No.
Wait, hold up. So we live in the universe where Ryan Reynolds literally is like Deadpool.
Yeah.
Like, not just like because he got his dream of that, but like he is literally Deadpool because he's Canadian. And fucking the comics mentions Deadpool says that he looks like Ryan Reynolds and a Sharpay.
That was after he played him in X-Men Origins was when that joke was made.
Damn it.
No, but the story was during Blade Trinity, he kept making jokes and someone in the crew or an actor was like, you look like you're wearing a Deadpool. And he's like, who's Deadpool? And then he read the comics and he's like, I want to be Deadpool.
No, he didn't say I want to be. He's like, I am Deadpool.
I mean, that was also Patrick Stewart when he read X-Men, when he's auditioning. He's like, why am I in a comic book?
Yep. Can't confirm.
Wait, what?
Yes, I've heard this story.
Yes, Patrick Stewart.
Somebody said, wow, you look like Professor X. And he's like, who the fuck is Professor X? And I read the comic and he's like, who put me in a goddamn comic book?
This is before he played X,
yes.
Professor X?
Yeah. And then Nick Fury was actually... Samuel L. Jackson's Nick Fury was funny.
Oh, yeah. Nick Fury is now Samuel L. Jackson. And Jackson is like, I don't know why, but like...
No, it was the original Ultimate Universe back in the early 2000s.
It was a black Nick Fury?
It was a black Nick Fury. and it was based off of Samuel L. Jackson, and the MCU was based off that Ultimate Universe.
Oh, okay.
So that's why they.
But I remember like people asked Jackson about like how like Nick Fury now looks like him, and he's like, I don't get it.
They actually explain
whatever.
in the comics. It's Nick Fury's son, also named Nick Fury, who he had a kid with a black woman, I guess, and he had.
Yeah, but like Jackson's just so like chill about it. He's like, I don't get it, but sure.
Too busy watching hentai.
Anyways,
sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. The second half is just really messy. Here's my fix. We're gonna start with a flashback.
Oh shit.
Jean Grey is a little girl, and she's convincing her parents to go stargazing because the Northern Lights are supposed to be out tonight.
Oh.
And they're driving back, and she's just like, oh, I think that one's getting bigger, and it's implied, but we don't see it, that's the moment where she causes the car crash that kills her mom. She wakes up, and...
Oh, were they driving to see the stars?
Yeah, they're like driving back.
Oh, okay.
Where like they'd seen the Northern Lights and like, ooh, it's green and kind
purple.
of purple. Oh, there's one that's kind of orange. That's weird. Let's ignore that for now. And she wakes up and she's in the hospital. Eric is at the door telling people off, and he's like, people are like, wow, don't you look familiar? He's like, yeah, no, it's fine. Just let this guy in. He's the child psychologist. And someone's like, no, I called the child psychologist an hour ago. And Charles is like, no, you didn't. I'm here. It's fine.
So Eric's working again? Oh, right. From the last one you said Eric was working at the school. Right.
And Charles and Eric are talking to Jean, and kind of similar interactions. I think Charles is the one who kind of introduces the idea of like, oh, this can be a gift, and she's like, I don't know if this is a gift. I just killed my family, apparently. And then like Charles hands her the pen, but Eric is the one who lifts the pen out. I don't know. It's weird that Charles didn't show that he was also a mutant to me in that moment. I don't know. But that's it. That's the flashback. I want the two of them to be together. Jean Grey has debts. Yeah?
Does... Just like question, like, does Charles still put the walls in?
Yes.
Is that why Eric leaves?
Well, again, I'm connecting this with Apocalypse.
Yeah, the other one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, yeah.
He leaves at the end of that because he's like, fuck this, you, Apocalypse, lump humans and mutants together. I don't like that. Charles, you do the same damn thing. Fuck that. And he's just pissy and he leaves.
Yeah, okay.
In the start of this movie, yeah, there's that. Then there's the bit where they go to space. I'm going to say that Scott and Jean were on a date, and that's when they get called in. So you can just get a little bit of the chemistry.
Yeah.
And they go to space, they do the mission. Jean dies. Jean whole ass dies. But it's the Phoenix Force. It was dormant until she died.
So like a phoenix, she rises again?
Yes.
Okay. Kind of like what the movie was doing, but better.
Yes.
She just made X2.
Well, X2...
Jean dies in X2.
Yeah.
And then she comes back as a Phoenix in X3.
Oh, Lamau.
Wow.
But yeah, no, the original, like, Phoenix SmackDown, surprise, it happened when she was a kid.
To be fair, the X2, X3, I didn't like how they handled it. Hers is a little better.
Yeah, of course. I'm just saying, like...
Keep in mind, I haven't seen either.
I know.
I've seen, like, half an hour of the first one.
Yeah, you mentioned that, and I'm just like, wow.
Nothing new under the sun. Anywho,
no original thoughts.
That's why I go past the sun. Then everything you think is new.
Yeah. I want to make it...
Ed's angry with me for that.
You just have new thoughts at night when the sun is turned off.
Are you fucking stupid?
Yes. Next question. That way, I don't know. Jean's just like 0 to 100. She's like, I'm fine. I'm powerful. And everyone's like, I like the idea of her being like, no, you guys, you don't get it. I'm more powerful. And they're like, you just fucking died? Like, because in my mind, what's going on is like, she's dead. They're looking at her being dead. And then all of a sudden, like, while she's in space, she, like, not sits up, but she starts moving and, like, trying to swim towards the ship. Again, space.
Pulls herself toward. Just
know.
telekinesis.
Okay, well, I'm.
How do you say that again, Ed?
Yeah, I know.
Say it again. How do you say it?
Telekinesis.
No,
telekinesis. I said it very. Yeah, I don't know.
Merry Christmas, Merry Chrysler. Same energy.
I have
Happy Crisis.
I have no idea why it came out that way, but it did.
Don't worry, Ed. You just went for the nuclear option. I said that one worse.
Oh, you just have to say nuclear to
Nuclear.
trigger me.
Yeah.
It's nuclear.
Nuclear.
At least it's CL. Anyways.
Anywho, yeah, I would not have the aliens. Again, you don't need them. I think I would trade it out for Stryker. Stryker's the one who's kind of egging on Jean. I think I would have, like, the start of that be when they're at the house. As much as I love that scene, have the X-Men show up and then have Stryker show up. Because, I don't know, maybe he's got a way to, like, track mutant power levels and he's able to find a huge spike here. And Charles is trying to calm down the situation. He's trying to make everything right, and Stryker's like, do it. Fucking do it. I'm gonna annihilate you in just a moment. You think you're powerful? I'm gonna kick your ass. And she just blitzes everything.
Just atomizes him.
She doesn't atomize him because but like, she does like go pretty much the same effect. I don't want to change too much because I like that scene, but just, yeah, she shows off her powers. Mystique dies, Quicksilver's, everybody's horribly injured, and Stryker's like, I'm gonna get out of here. I need
Same thing again.
Yeah, just okay. My job is done.
He's the fucking jobber of the villains.
Well, yeah, I think he's just like trying to egg her on to prove to everyone else how horrible mutants are.
Oh, okay. I thought he was like gonna actually try and stop her, and he's like, oh.
He's not trying. No, what he's doing is he's trying to, like, I guess, pull a Lex Luthor of egg on the most powerful person.
Do you want a different person who I think would fit, or do you want to keep it? Senator Kelly.
No, I like Stryker better.
He was in the first one. He's a guy who hates mutants.
Oh yeah, and then he gets
killed in the first one. He gets
gooed.
Was he the guy that had a lot of iron, or was that?
No. The Senator Kelly, he's in the original trilogy. He's the father of Angel.
Oh
no, that's someone else. That's a different senator.
Oh, it's a different senator. Lamau, never mind.
Because they killed Senator Kelly too early, and they're like, we need to do some other dude.
Yeah, but Stryker.
Yeah, no,
I like Stryker better.
For me, I don't see why a senator would be the one to chase around Jean and kind of egg her on.
So pass anti-mutant legislation.
No, but
but
he's a public figure. Why would he go to her house and start harassing her?
That is a good point. I take it back.
Yeah. Stryker.
Yeah. Jean, like, flees to Eric because he's her dad. Her second dad. And she's like, and he's, again, just kind of like, whose blood do you have? Great job scaring the shit out of Stryker. Love that. That was fantastic. But why are you covered in blood? It's not your blood.
How does he know whose blood? Oh, is there technology there?
No. Again, he doesn't know whose blood it is. It's like the original.
That happens.
He keeps asking.
No, I know. How do you know about the scaring Stryker? Does she say that?
She might have said like, "Oh, Stryker's."
It took me a second. You caught that on air. My bad.
Do they not have TVs in?
No, he mentions that they don't have TVs or radios.
Okay.
He's like, we don't get news out here. I don't care about humans. But yeah, that's pretty much what I would do. I don't know if I'd kill her off at the end just to make it a little bit different, but I don't know how else to deal with the Phoenix Force.
Go to space.
Cosmic adventures.
Redemption of going to space and saving aliens. Did you just kill her again?
Yeah,
she'll come back in like 9 years.
You just have Wolverine show up and kill her again.
Yeah, Wolverine's still covered in the rusty gear. He's just
yeah.
What? Sorry, what's up?
He's fighting Sabretooth. They just fly off. He gets sent flying. He doesn't. His claws are out, and he just.
Yeah. Deadpool shows up, grabs Jean, and he's like, "Sorry, guys, I gotta take her to the Iron Throne. Bye."
But spoiler: next 3, Wolverine kills Jean.
Yeah, I know that.
Second, okay, for the second time.
It's real dumb.
Ruthie's not a fan of the
Wolverine Jean. Mm-mm.
There was a time when Storm and Wolverine dated.
You're not a fan of that love triangle with Jean, Scott.
It was a borderline throuple in the recent comic era, by the way.
It's just so weird to me because I know he's like 200 years old.
Yeah, that's fair.
But like, does it really matter?
I mean, she's like 30 in the comics when they usually meet.
Yeah.
See, for me, recency bias. Apparently, they met when she was in high school.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yo, you're talking movies. I'm talking.
And he was
mindless.
Comics.
I was thinking comics. My bad.
Technically, he would have no memory of her, but still, bad.
Yeah.
But they do have the little thing there where she kind of like unlocks some memories.
Yeah, I think she just like stopped him from being mindless in that moment. He's like, I need to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways, that would be my take on the movie.
I like the Deadpool one.
The Deadpool ending.
The Deadpool ending.
Hey, sorry, but like
she's got to go to the North. She's the queen of the North.
Yeah, she's queen of the North. Like we gotta. Sorry.
No, that was a good fix. It was a good fix.
And then he just opens up the portal from like the Loki show, just like. Yeah.
All right, my turn. I already said my first like. I actually like the first half. I actually really thought it was fun.
Because it's not doo-doo ass.
No, it's not doo-doo ass. I like the drama they're doing. It was good. Classic X-Men switching sides all the time. It's just fun. It's just fun. Like, I don't know. It's stupid at times, but God, I love it. Like, all right. My dislikes. This was once again 2 whole-ass movies crammed together. Also, again, aliens. Why?
Yeah, I'm glad we agree on that.
The second half is just straight action. Then they kind of let the character arcs kind of drag, and then they rush to the finish line. It just feels unsatisfactory for some other reason too. Maybe I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's like they're building up to good conflict, but then they just have conflict for the sake of conflict, and then they get back to the good shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what was satisfying at the end though?
There's always a speech, and we don't care.
No, Eric with the guns.
Oh yes.
That was so fucking cool.
It was cool.
He's just standing there with like this like concerned look on his face while like 50 guns are just going off. He's just like
that's not going to translate over to audio.
I know, but still, just
he had a pretty serious like,
that face.
He did like the mewing face kind of.
What the fuck is mewing?
Oh my god, we need to show him mewing.
I need to show him what mewing is.
And we're gonna look smacks you.
We're gonna look.
Okay.
I'll explain later. So, no chemistry. Also, the president stopped talking to Charles Xavier real fast. It was less of a dislike, almost a like, because it was so ridiculous.
It felt so Mean Girls.
It was so Mean Girls.
Also, this is the 90s, so this would be HW.
HW.
Yeah.
But I don't know too much about HW, so I wouldn't know if that's
accurate or not. I don't know. For some reason, every time they have an ex-president in these movies, they're surprisingly apolitical. It's kind of impressive.
Yeah, because like if it was Reagan, I feel like Reagan would be like really petty, where he would be like, "Oh my god, me and Charles are best friends," and then as soon as one bad thing happens, he's like,
"You're not seeing my wife. You're not seeing my wife anymore."
I don't think Reagan would be very accepting of the mutants at all.
No, he wouldn't.
Like from the very beginning.
Fair enough. You know. No, Bill Clinton.
Nancy, on the other hand.
No, Bill Clinton would be a two-faced bitch. Look me in the eye.
Who?
Clinton?
He would.
He'd be what, bitch?
Two-faced bitch. He'd be like, me and Charles are your besties, and then, no, don't talk to me
Yeah,
anymore.
Probably.
Oh, yeah.
And Reagan would be like, I don't know you.
And then and then Mystique gets him.
Does this open us up to slander, you guys?
I don't know. I want to see.
I'd like to see them try.
I'd like to see Clinton sue us for being like he would not be friends with mutants. No, I'd love to see that.
You know what would be funny if it was Mystique who got Clinton impeached.
Holy fuck! Oh, I don't know if we can keep that in. It's, holy shit!
Is this like the made up movies bit where they're starting to talk about?
We're not talking about that.
Anywho, yeah.
Yeah, no access to Nancy anymore, Charles.
Wouldn't that be crazy though if Mystique did do that?
It would. A lot of our viewers are gonna be like, "Wait, where are they politically now on the spectrum?" It's like, no, we just like to shitpost right now with mutants. Listen to our previous episodes. Least of which Joker. I got political there.
There's a couple where we get political.
You know,
I don't think it's hard to.
Joker, I hate it back in the day because it was our first one I want to alienate, and by like the time we did Don't Look Up, I gave up, and I'm just gonna be real, and I was very.
We alienate the people we want to alienate.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
It's like, it's all right.
We've literally told people to look up Project 125 to not vote, to make sure we don't vote them in. Like,
yes.
Yeah.
Anyway, Fitz's Mystique doesn't go to space. Instead, it's Scott calling the shots, as he's been taught by Charles and Mystique how to be the leader.
How it's supposed to be.
Because Mystique just hates fighting. I don't know why they keep putting her as the face. Her whole power is subterfuge. Why are you making her the face? That's what bothers me. God damn, I finally said it out loud. What? Yeah. Got to it in my head.
But Scott being the leader, like, things would be right in the universe.
Mm-hmm. During the space mission, it was just simple solar flares. Not...
The Phoenix Force?
Not anything crazy. Well, it wasn't like the solar flares were the Phoenix Force.
Mm-hmm.
Jean starts to pass out, and then her dormant power comes out. She does have, looks like, and as she's absorbing the starlight, it does make her look like a phoenix as she gets to the plane, or the solar flare, or whatever. So, and then as she's talking, Jean's like, "Oh, I'm fine, everything's good." You know that scene in What We Do in the Shadows where Colin Robinson's like, "Woo!" and he crushes a trash can? That. Yes. I want that. Like, she's getting... Because at first I was like, is the Phoenix Force, like, by, like, Mania?
That.
Yeah, you did. And then I'm like, I don't think so, but who knows, right? Because if it was, it's kind of insensitive. So, but I kind of want her to get, like, it's too much power. It's overwhelming her. She's trying to let it out, but she's just being, like, it's too much.
Woo!
Not trying to be, yeah. I'm not trying to be, like, insensitive to people with Mania, because, like, I know a lot, and, like, it's a tough thing to live with. And I'm like, I'm not trying to disrespect it. It's just so, but so I'm trying to see if I can find a line.
You're trying to recognize the struggle that these people go with.
Yes, and I'm not trying to use that in the movie because I don't think a superhero movie, unless you're really careful, is the right way to pay respect to that. So I'm not gonna. I'm just saying, it's just simple, like too much power, overwhelming.
Moon Knight does
does it well, but I'm not writing Moon Knight. I'm trying to write the X-Men.
Yeah.
You could make an argument that Spider-Man covers... Can kind of... Because he's so powerful at times, but then there's also, like, those moments where, you know, the same thing that makes him feel so powerful takes away his agency. Like, Far From No Way Home.
Like it was a Mania thing? Or are you just talking about mental health?
Mental health in general, I guess. I don't know. I'm kind of talking out of my ass here.
I don't know what... I'm trying to understand, but I'm not picking it up. So she goes to her father as she hears him, and she's acting kind of like, no, I need to calm down. Charles is trying to... She figures out Charles is trying to control her, and instead of just blocking him out, what she does is she basically overwrites his mind so that she put a block on him to not be able to not... Like, he can... physically or psychically read her mind, but she overwrites it, so it's like, no, he won't want to or be able to. Like, he can try, but it's like someone's just stopping him. Same thing, right? I feel it was a little more evil than just, like, blocking.
Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, she's directly, like, taking his will.
Yes, he took hers a little bit. She's taking his right back. She goes to see her father, and she's like, "I need someone to control. I need to be calm. I want to see my dad again. I thought he was dead." Same shit happens. Uh, the I don't want Peter there. Pietro and Peter in the movies, right. I think. So he's on some secret mission from Charles to hunt down some anti-mutant terrorists. Keep that in mind. So fight goes the same. I like the idea of Mystique, though, talking to Jean, like, based off the last movie and being like, hey, we got close. Hey. And then same thing. But when Mystique dies, she says, I to Hank, and then dies. Not, I love you. So Hank can't overhear. He'll never know what she was going to say. More tragic. Also, I don't like the fucking Hank Mystique romance. Just because they're both blue.
The blue mans.
Who does Mystique romance in the comics?
Yes, she does. So this is very recent. Do you want to hear some recent stories?
Yeah.
So back in the day, this is a side tangent, everyone, but this is a fun one. So basically, the original story is that she, Azrael, that demon from First Class, she romances him. She has Kurt, Nightcrawler.
Oh, God.
That's why he's blue. That was the original story. Claremont, the writer in the 80s, who had a bunch of wild ideas, had a very interesting one, but he was told no by Marvel Comics. The times have changed, and one of the newer writers was like, can I do Claremont's old idea? And they said yes. So Mystique can change her body. Right?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
including
God.
male parts. So what she did is she copied Azrael's DNA, but she can't have his powers, but she has his DNA. She impregnated some other, I forget her name, but she's a different mutant. The other lady carried Kurt, but while that was happening, Mystique slept with Azrael to throw him off the trail, because the other mutant can see the future, and she knows that Kurt's necessary for the future. So she had to... It's a completely crazy story. It's a completely crazy retcon.
I thought it was the devil. You told me it was the devil.
Yeah, Azrael's a devil.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he's a devil. They made him a mutant in the movies, but he's a devil. He is a straight up devil. His name's Azrael. But he's
So Mystique romances as Azrael in the comics.
No, she sleeps with him to throw him off the trail.
I know, but
she was in love with this. There's another woman who is a blind psychic.
Okay,
mutant.
Yes,
that's who
she slept with Azrael. So the Azrael.
Yeah, I understand. I understand that, but my question was, who does Mystique romance in the comics?
The blind psychic.
The blind psychic.
Okay, Jesus Christ. Okay, cool.
Well, before then it was Azrael. They recently retconned it.
Okay.
I genuinely like the. It's so crazy. I kind of like the retcon.
It's wild.
It's wild, but it makes sense.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry guys. Back to the story. So this Pietro side mission of the hunting down the anti-mutant terrorists gets creepier and creepier because there's weird writing, and he's investigating, and he's like, "Oh, it's a cult."
Oh no.
And he finally figures out what it is, and he's going to try and warn everyone. Everything goes the same with... The rest of the movie kind of is the same, except for the part where it's the fight scene in the street, in the New York street. Mm-hmm. Scott, Jean's like, Oh, Scott is going with Jean. He's like, please, let me go with you at least. Defying Charles Xavier, but still respecting him. Like, let me go with you. She lets him go. Finally, she says, okay, fine, I need you. I'll go. You can come with me. Everything's the same. Magneto gets the army out. And then right before Jean kills Eric, Scott's like, no, don't do this. Let's just run. So they run again. So I went back. It was not the New York fight scene. I messed up. It was the... Genosha scene, yes. So in the third act, the fight happens, and it messes up a couple of blocks. Like a whole couple of blocks. Scott's trying to stop everyone from fighting, and everyone gets knocked out by the army. But Jean and Scott don't wake up with the others. A few of those soldiers are in the cult. What Peter found out is that they've been stalking Jean for years. And because remember, they're very popular. Everyone knows what the powers are. They want to control Jean for the purposes of terraforming the planet and then mind controlling anyone in their way to a perfect world. And it's going to be, it's a two-part, I'm setting up a two-parter. But Jean and Scott, Peter's on his way to find the rest of the X-Men, and then it's them against the cult. And then, Jean, they have to stop Jean or calm her down enough, while also dealing with a cult who has a bunch of anti-mutant weaponry. And who has studied the X-Men enough, and they're prepared for this kind of thing. So you get the mutants, but instead of them just hating mutants, or humans of hating mutants, they are stopping specifically the X-Men. They have anti-X-Men...
Yeah. They have weapons to deal with all of the powers.
And traps and whatever. And then, yeah, that's kind of what I got. I like the idea that they had, but I didn't like that they were just like, we're going to kill all humans. So I'm like, what's worse? Mind control all humans and make them perfect slaves and perfect, willing to do what we want.
That's what Apocalypse was trying to do.
No, he was trying to get rid of humans.
Yeah, but he wanted Cerebro to mind control the entire planet. That was one of his things. That's why he wanted Charles's power.
Do you know how forgettable that was, though?
I know, but that's why he wanted Charles's power.
Yeah, but this is a creepier because it's like, I don't know. You're right, but I honestly, I like it more when humans are doing this shit. It's wilder.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay. Like it's easy to have a big god of a mutant want to control everyone, but when humans want to do it, it feels closer to home and it's creepier, I guess. That's my thought process. I'm a little embarrassed. I forgot about the Apocalypse thing. I'm taking that on you. Why are you stupid? So I am. So
why are you dumb?
All right, what do you rate this movie?
C-.
Wow,
that's
fast. Yeah, C-.
C-.
It was okay, but aliens.
Doo-doo ass.
Doo-doo ass.
Doo-doo butt.
Doo-doo butt. Doo-doo ass is Mighty Keith's thing.
Oh, sorry.
Media, Space Marine 2 is pretty cool.
Anything else?
Nope.
I've been playing Dave the Diver. Oh, also, Dave the Diver has Dredge DLC.
And Godzilla DLC.
And Godzilla DLC. It's a lot of fun. You dive at during the day, and then you run a sushi restaurant at night.
Nice.
There's a lot of games like that. There's one where you make weapon, or you scavenge dungeons in like the day or something, and then you make weapons for people at night.
It's to resonate with us millennial Zoomer types who have 3 jobs so that they can cover rent.
Yeah.
And
help us with rent, please.
Please. What about you, Ruthie? What's your thing? You said Dave the Diver.
Dave the Diver. I've also started watching Dexter. What? I'm allowed to like things sometimes.
I know, but like
he has a cool laboratory.
It was so Dexter was so big in like high school, and I tried to watch it. I'm like, ew, stupid. Because
I read the wiki of some of the stuff that happens later, especially to my favorite character, and I'm like, wow.
Well, yeah. Also, I also don't like how they he's not portrayed like an actual psychopath.
Because he's not.
Ed would know.
He's not a real psychopath.
He's not.
No.
He tries to be though.
No.
Do you really want to talk spoilers for a show that some people might be interested in?
It's so fucking old.
They're making a new season.
The first season.
They're making a prequel show.
The first season was 2007. Dexter watched his mom get murdered when he was like 3, and as a trauma response, he shut down his emotions and he became obsessed with blood.
Oh. Okay.
Fine if I'm taking a trauma class right now. That it's a bit extreme, but like some stuff like that can happen.
Yeah, and then his dad trained him to be a serial killer because he thought, this is the only way I can protect my foster son.
Did you finally understand that one thing, by the way?
Yeah, polyvagal theory? Yeah, it makes sense.
Makes sense now?
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah, I can explain it to you afterwards.
Yeah, but media.
Anyway, media.
The video you watched to understand polyvagal theory.
Polyvagal theory for class.
Also, once again, Kyle Hill.
Always Kyle Hill. Always Kyle Hill.
Did you watch the Kyle Hill video?
No, not on the Polyviggle thing, but Kyle Hill. I love him, and he goes to YouTube channel for the professor and plays Magic the Gathering.
Oh, nice.
And the one video
that
I watched...
made it to the episode, by the way, last time. So
yeah.
What?
That made it to the episode last time, so you don't say it.
What made it? The Kyle Hill Magic? The professor?
Yes.
Well, either way, I just know that the one video I watched, Kyle Hill couldn't do anything, and it looked so sad.
I've had that with Magic. The few times I played Magic, same thing happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
kids can be cruel when they're teaching you.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry. Yeah.
Anyway, hun, sorry, I interrupted you.
Me too.
No, you're fine. I've interrupted you guys. It's fine. The Penguin.
Oh,
the first episode. It's fun. It's very. I know Ruthie and I are big Matt Reeves Batman fans, so like, I get it. Take us with a grain of salt.
I'm a big Matt Reeves Batman.
Well, you haven't seen the episode of the Penguin.
I own the fucking movie, though.
Me too, but you didn't see the Penguin episodes. That's what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say is, so we might be a little biased, but so far, pretty good. Very good first episode.
It's on Max, right?
Yes.
Every Friday it's on Max.
I can watch it. I'll wait for more episodes to be out because I don't want to do that to myself. I will wait until it's all out and then just binge it.
Is there something else? I've been watching. Can I do like 2 shorter ones? Been replaying Dark Souls 3 whenever I'm stressed because I never beat the final boss and I didn't like the build, so I had to restart. I'm like halfway through and I'm only like 9 hours in, which is kind of nice. Man, those games are really easy after Elden Ring. Or not really easy, but they're pretty easy after Elden Ring's DLC. Your brain's just like, wait, they pause? I can actually read easier?
Yeah, they need... I like how they nerfed Radon for like a second time, basically. Because like they nerfed him when the game first released.
Yeah.
And then they nerfed him again. And now people are like mad because he's like actually, like he's on par with the rest of the DLC bosses, which is not how it's supposed to be. He's supposed to be fucking horrendously infuriating to fight.
I soloed him, and
I couldn't. I'm ass at the game.
I'm just trying to show off to the fans we have.
I don't know how I'm gonna, if I ever do play Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. I don't know how I'm gonna beat the games.
They're pretty
I'm
easy.
ass at the game.
They're pretty easy. You say you're ass, but you beat stuff in Hollow Knight I wasn't able to do. So
yeah, Hollow Knight's a different game.
It's very similar, just 2D. And the other thing I've been watching is Anthony Bourdain's No Reservations. I got into it like a month or 2 back, but like I don't know, I really got into it in the last month, and it's been pretty good.
No Reservations.
Yeah, it's a really good show.
Yeah,
kind of miss the man, complicated man, but a complicated man. It's kind of like about him.
Didn't Bourdain and Obama like chill in
yes,
like Vietnam
they in Hanoi. Yes, I think it was Hanoi is the name of the town or city. I saw that episode recently. Actually, it was pretty good. It makes me want to go to Vietnam.
I miss Obama. I keep seeing like clips of him, like either as president or after, and I'm like, man, why can't we have this back? I would vote for Obama for a 3rd term.
Thank you, Get Out Dad. Very cool.
Oh, God.
You're even in the Nike gear, too.
Oh, God.
Fucking shit. Fuck. I am wearing all Nike.
I mean, you're saying it for a different reason than most people said it back then. So you're fine.
God. Oh, God.
You just want to return to simpler times, but Jesus Christ, I didn't mean to own you like that. I am so sorry. No, I'm not. But, yeah.
You just made me sound kind of racist.
We can take that out.
That's fine.
And by we mean you. You have all the power.
You didn't mean it like that. You meant it in the sense of like you want simpler times.
I meant it sincerely.
You want simpler times.
Oh, fucking hell, man.
Fucking liberal.
Yeah.
Hun, I think you're next.
No, actually, what I want to do is I want to bring up something to you guys.
Okay.
October's coming up.
All right.
Spooky movie.
Spooky movie time. So what I'm thinking, we're not going to be one to do one every week, but I want to see how many we can do.
Could we do a series?
I was thinking the same thing.
The same, like one series of movies?
No, like instead of a movie, we'd do a series. Like
yes, I was thinking
just for like one episode. We do a series.
We've talked about doing miniseries in the past. Which one do you have in mind?
I was thinking Paranormal Activity. Just make a Paranormal
I
Activity.
can't.
Oh,
I can't do
was-
those.
I was-
I can't do those.
I was thinking like Bly Manor kind of shit.
Oh.
Like an actual series.
A miniseries?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I can do that. I can't do Paranormal Activity. Jump scares galore. And I don't like the possession shit.
So, like, and the reason I mentioned Bly Manor is because Bly Manor is my least favorite of
Mike Flanagan's.
I haven't seen Midnight Club or Fall House of Usher, but
Bly Manor would be a good one.
I like the short story of the Fall of House of Usher. I know I want to watch it.
How long is Bly Manor? How many episodes?
8.
They're an hour each.
Spooky season is coming up.
Spooky season. That was really lame.
Spookers.
If Ed amplifies, I'm gonna be mad at him.
Oh no, Ed! Definitely don't do that.
Don't do it, Ed. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I keep thinking of the JoJo Part 3. Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh my god.
If you haven't seen JoJo, you guys, what are you doing with your life?
So much fun.
So much fun.
I'm still on Unbreakable Diamond, I think.
Diamond is Unbreakable.
Diamond is Unbreakable. That's my favorite JoJo.
I know.
All right, so we're doing Haunting of Bly Manor.
Psych, we're doing The Descent instead.
Thank you everyone for listening. You can find we have socials and a Discord that'll be in the description.
You probably already saw it by the time you're looking at that and listening to this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're one of those people who doesn't listen to descriptions or read the descriptions like me, I feel ya. And yeah, thanks for listening, everyone. Hope you all have a great day.
Or night. We don't
or
discriminate.
anything.
Or dawn, which is between day and night.
Twilight.
Also,
Oh god. Twilight the movie.
Horrifying for a different reason.
Not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet. All right.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Whoa, it's me again in the editing room. Hi. Anyways, today's movie was X-Men Dark Phoenix. Written and directed by Simon Kinberg. Cinematography by Mauro Fiore. Same guy who did Madame Web. But yeah, join us next time for The Descent. We tried to do Bly Manor, but it's way too long. Anyways, goodbye.